It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Big story is the return of Karl Anthony Towns from being injured.
And they've been waiting for this moment, Kevin. They've had a very tough time while he's been out, and I'm sure they're breathing a big sigh of relief that he's back on the court now.
Yeah, guys, his absence left a huge hole in their rotation. I mean, we certainly saw the impact, just how much he means to this team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, filling out the middle.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player. We showed last year he belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game. And sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Rockets.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Now here's Towns. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 5. And it's Wiggins missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Now, here's Rubio. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. That's good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Well, great for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think, Clark, his offensive style frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green left side. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Curry can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail. Wiggins outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over him.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised them.
And here's Rubio after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
And both free throws good from Garnett. Kevin Garnett was once the star here and now is acting as the mentor for all these young Timberwolves players. He won't let them slack even for a moment on or off the floor.
You know, it's that competitive fire that made KG so great, Kevin. And man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Garnett kicks to Wiggins. No good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciates it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Rubio dishes to Muhammad. Garnett, the screen. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the shot is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Towns has got his first basket of the night. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Curry. He picked up 18 points in the last win against San Antonio. Bogut kicks to Curry. Green against Garnett. Green, the pass to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots. And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Jang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine comes in for Ricky Rubio. There's LaVine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And the shot is good. Jang's got his first points in this one.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Offensive rebound outside for Curry. The 3 ball. Another miss by Curry. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's LaVine. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Good on the shot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And Muhammad kicks to LaVine. This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Zhang, a screen. There's the pick. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. And Martin subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Golden State also making some changes. Bazili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
CJ Miles, he's checked in for Golden State.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Iguodala. And they will call over the back on the play.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of the game.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Nice step back to get it off.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go. Iguodala, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Levine. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Martin dishes to Wiggins. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots. And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it? Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Iguodala's drive. Livingston passes to Iguodala. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Martin. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Timberwolves have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Now here's Wiggins, guarded closely. The Warriors pull it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Miles kicks to Azili. He feeds it to Green. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Martin with the bucket. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Niles, that's for 2, and it would have counted had it fallen, but...
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Muhammad in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Warriors leading by 4. Curry with it. To the middle. And stolen by Pekovic. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Muhammad with the ball. They get it back.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Curry wide open. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Thompson against Rubio. And the rejection by Ezeli. They recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Rubio can't get that one to fall.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 11 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rubio against Thompson. Now, here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. They get a hand on it. Top of the key. Rubio can't get that one to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garnett's checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Looney comes in for Andre Iguodala. Garnett dishes to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
They set the screen. Garnett kicks to Towns. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Levine kicks to Garnett, and it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And the Timberwolves call time. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Now here's Muhammad, covered by Barnes, but he recovers it. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Muhammad. Here's Curry, 11 points in the game. There's the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Warriors leading by 8. He kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. And there's the pass to Looney. Dishes it to Curry. To the inside. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Bogut's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Warriors. Levine passes to Rubio. Garnett, the screen. Rubio dishes to Levine. Here's the screen. Shot off the screen. And Muhammad gets it to go. Muhammad's got 7.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
They double-team Curry. Barnes passes to Looney. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 10. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry kicks to Barnes. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
The Warriors making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And Rubio kicks to Levine. And Muhammad has it in the corner. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Towns with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Allen.
That steal was the product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there. It's been a solid outing for Curry. 13 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And Minnesota has possession, down by 12. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's Wiggins missing.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. That's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Allen outside. Spates kicks to Barnes. Allen outside. Goes back up. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
And that one's good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Levine dishes to Rubio. Wiggins outside. Tries from 16. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 13. Left side Curry. Back to Allen. Golden State moving the ball around. And Curry, here we go. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Passes it to Allen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Martin subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Green kicks to Allen. Spates the pass to Green. Inside, Allen. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Levine. His last outing, he had 8 points. Allen with the rebound.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Dang. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Green gets it to go.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Timberwolves shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, Martin. To end the run. And the layup is good. Martin's got 8 points. Warriors leading by 16. Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Allen drives in. Here's Spates. Spates missing again.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Levine. The second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Azili's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Lavoy Allen.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in, yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Azili gets the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Iguodala against Martin. No good off the back of the rim. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
The dish to Levine. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Green dishes to Miles. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Wiggins from outside, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 10 points.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
On the wing, it's Iguodala, covered by Martin. Livingston kicks to Green. He dishes it to Livingston. And the rebound goes to Martin. Timberwolves trail by 13. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Levine. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Miles, that's for 2. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Assist goes to Draymond Green.
19 seconds left in the first half. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Martin. He's got 8. Here's Levine. Bekovic passes to Levine. With 1 on the clock, and he knocks down the jumper. Levine's got 14 points for the game. And the first half.
Kevin, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Wiggins. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Garnett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 8 points for Kevin Garnett.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Bogut, that's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rubio against Thompson, and Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Rubio dishes to Muhammad. Cannot hit, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. And that's 20 points for Steph Curry.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Rubio, the pass to Garnett. Back to Rubio. Money from the wing. Warriors leading by 11. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Klay Thompson is second.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a 2-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Screen by Bogut. Curry kicks to Bogut. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Garnett dishes to Wiggins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wiggins has got 16 points. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Watch Curry, watch Curry.
Bogut with a screen on Rubio. Towns with the steal. The feed to Muhammad. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Curry. 23 points in the game. Green kicks to Curry. Fades away. Minnesota with the rebound. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, rebounded by Bogut.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
Curry passes to Green. To the paint. No good from Bogut.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Green, the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Minnesota. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Green kicks to Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 18 points in the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Rubio dishes to Muhammad. Jang a screen. Shot off the screen. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Green, the screen. Curry attacking. Feeds it to Green. Nobody near Barnes. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Rubio, the pass to Muhammad. Kicks it to Wiggins. Fires at the elbow. Again, Wiggins missing. Warriors leading by 13. Green kicks to Curry. They get it again. Golden State moving it around. Jang against Green. Pass to Curry. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The drive by Thompson, and stolen by Wiggins. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Andrew Wiggins showed that he's going to be a big-time player in this league, Clark, for a long time.
And we knew Wiggins could attack the basket and create his own shot, Kevin, but I think many, and I'm included in this, were surprised at how good his jumper looks this early in his career. I mean, it's pretty reliable right now.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Martin comes in for Muhammad. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Martin with the bucket.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And with Wiggins' game, he has a nice jumper for a player his age. As he grows in the league, he'll become more and more comfortable shooting from deep. He'll be nearly impossible to guard when he adds a consistent three-point shot.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Kevin Martin. Jang, no luck. Pass to Green. Here's Livingston. Off target from three-point range.
And you know, with Wiggins, it just isn't all about his ability to score. Showed a real knack for making the unselfish play, too. Understands how to work as a unit to create shots and gets to the right spot on the floor. His potential is unlimited.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Look at Gorgie Jang and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great point. That first year, you could tell the game's a little too fast, and he was a bit overwhelmed, but started to get more and more minutes throughout the season and really blossomed with the extra opportunity.
He feeds it to Pekovic. Pekovic with a screen on Iguodala. LaVine, and the layup's good off the glass. LaVine's got 16 points.
And that was Pekovic with the nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on it. And Jang last season doubled his points per game, got enough rebounds where he could be a double-double player every night in the near future.
Outside, Martin. 14 feet away. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Jang.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. But maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And Jang isn't a young player by any means, but he has learned how to fill a niche on a team quickly. Just offers good numbers and intangibles in a lot of places on the stat sheet.
And he sinks the second. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Lock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy. And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
1:11 left to play in the third. Out in the screen. LaVine kicks to Pekovic. A jump hook. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Pekovic has got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And now Mark pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That evens the score. He's got 17.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here is Iguodala. He has 6, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. And it's Pekovic in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer. Just not much more you could ask for.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Rubio against Thompson. Here's Pekovic, and it's blocked by Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Now here's Towns, guarded by Green. Offensive rebound. Puts up the baby hook. Towns, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Green dishes to Thompson. Tipped away. Wiggins against Curry. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. He kicks to Towns, 11 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Down low, Golden State moving it around. Iguodala gets the bucket.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Rubio outside. And the pass to Muhammad. And it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Green passes to Iguodala. Rebound, Minnesota. Rubio's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Towns gets it to go.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Bogut. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Wiggins.
How about Wiggins in this one? He has 23 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Good. And it's now 26 points for Steph Curry.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Rubio against Thompson. Garnett the screen. Rubio outside. It's stolen by Curry. Dishes it to Bogut. Knocked away. Outside Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Muhammad with the steal. Jumps up. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Now here's Muhammad. Defense is right there. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Teardrop shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Passes it to Muhammad from the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Iguodala wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Timberwolves trail by 9. And Rubio kicks to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. Iguodala with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Rubio against Curry. And stolen by Wiggins. Plays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Back to Barnes. Bogut dishes to Barnes. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Rubio, the pass to Garnett. To the middle. Here's Muhammad. Curry with the steal. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And he gets the bucket. 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And stolen by Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors. Stolen by Thompson. Now Curry. The dish to Thompson. The feed to Ezeli. Kicks to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Right wing on its way from Curry for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses.
awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Towns kicks to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's blocked by Bogut. Thompson left side. Shot from 12. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it, the fast break chance. Curry dishes to Bogut. To the left side wing. The three from Barnes. Wiggins with the block. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Rubio the pass to Garnett. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. The free throw drops for Towns.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor. And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. It's Curry outside. No good. Wiggins with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 13. Rubio with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Towns. That's tipped. Curry with it. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That's good. Thompson's got 14 points now in the second half.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
On the wing, Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They set the screen. And Muhammad kicks to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
35 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Curry's on the wing. Close out.
He dishes it to Thompson. And Curry, here we go. It's stolen by Garnett. 19 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Pekovic. Drills the baseline jumper. Here's Thompson. Looney passes to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player, Stephen Curry. And we witnessed tonight just how he came to be the NBA's #1 scorer. He's just on another level when it comes to putting the ball. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny's